Alright guys, this is Doc M with another Minecraft video, and today I'm here with my friend JL. Hey man!
Hey buddy, what's up?
All good. Why are you doing the bow down thing? Bowing down to your
Just,
master dog?
of course, yes.
So yeah guys, I had a little problem in my Minecraft world tour. I have this gigantic tree, the iron bark. I wanted to have an elevator design for that, and most of the elevators in Minecraft 1.5 are a bit iffy slash big. At least the 100% reliable versions we found. So I was looking for something more sleek, and this is the TNT elevator. The challenge was to make it up there for about 60 blocks or so with no armor on and surviving it in hard mode in Minecraft Vanilla or Minecraft Survival mode, right? So that was the goal, and we achieved that. So let me quickly demonstrate that to you. Just hop in there, press the button. Below that, there's the TNT array, and yeah, we're shot up here. And this is the catcher setup, tripwire, kind of the similar design that is used in the Enderpearl elevators. And if you want to get down again, you just walk into the drop chute and open this chest here. Use the chest, you could use a button or whatever, and yeah, you quickly walk out of it again. And this is the quick TNT elevator. So let's have a look at how to make one of these. Alright guys, and here I'm down in the maintenance room, and you can see we have quite some dispensers set up here. And in Minecraft 1.5, TNT ignites when you dispense it with a dispenser, and that is really helpful for TNT cannons in general, but also for designs like that. And with all the TNT stacked in there, which should be no problem for you to collect if you have a nice mob farm or a witch farm, you can use this cannon about 500 times before you would have to refill, and I think that is quite good for the situation I have in my tree, or for other situations. For example, you have a sky trap, your mob farm or something, you want to quickly get up there. You know, for that it's just perfect. Probably not for an elevator you would use 50 times a day, but well, if you have enough TNT, should should be fun. So let's start up with the dispenser setup. It's pretty simple. Just do a 3 by 3 and line the outsides up with the dispensers, which makes a total of, let me put my dispensers in, and that is also another cool feature in Minecraft 1.5 now. Dispensers can point upwards, so we have 4 times 6 is 24, plus another 8 in the floor, which gives you 32 dispensers in there. Alright, so now we have the basic setup done. It's time for some redstone, but it's really simple. No problemo. So first of all, we need these 4 corner blocks. Gonna use yellow wool. You can of course use any block you like. And then we're gonna put down the redstone, a full ring, all around the dispensers, and make sure to hold shift if you place redstone on top of dispensers, otherwise you will access the dispenser inventory. And after that, just dig out here a little bit on one side, and yeah, connect it all with redstone. Then go over to the other side, do the same thing, and come to this side and finish it off. So let's look from on top. Really simple. And yeah, now you reach all dispensers with very few redstone blocks and no repeaters and nothing, and you can activate all of them at once, which is important. Okay, now an important part, the spacing of the fence posts so you don't die from the blast. And that is exactly if you go from the floor 5 blocks up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the fence post. You can knock these out, and on the floor, water. That will of course prevent damage to your construction, and that is the correct spacing. Next up is the control unit with the piston.
So now let's place the piston. It's very simple. Just at the same height of the fence block. And we put a redstone block directly below it. And another block above. Attach a button to it, and that's it.
Yep. So if I stand down here now and JL presses the button, you can hear one loud simultaneous click, and that is exactly what we need. We trigger all of these dispensers at exactly the same time, so the TNT gets placed at the same time. And now let's start to build the entry area. Alright, let's make the entry to the elevator here. Really simple. Just make sure to make a little tube right on top of your fence post. And here you have half slabs. Right now you can see we cannot get in and out. So let's have a look at it again. Really simple, a ring. And you should be able to see your button down there. If you stand in it, you can see here we cannot block any, put any glass blocks. Plus, if we would block it off here, we would diminish the blast force. And we want maximum blast force, so have this area below as open as possible. And now a little trick, how to get in and out there real fast. This is done with ice and glowstone or a torch. We can melt this ice block down and make it update. So let me quickly get a torch, or do you have one? Yeah, glowstone, that's alright. And it'll take a bit and it will melt. So we'll be right back. Alright, the ice has melted. Make sure not to place this block directly next to it, otherwise you would update it. And now you can just knock out the glowstone block and the water will stay in there, not updated. And yeah, don't place any blocks in front of it or so, or you would have a little bit of a mess, although I don't think it would do much damage. Well, in any case, the cannon can fire you up safely at least 60 blocks. Sometimes it's a bit more, but 60 is the magic number. So if we look at the Y coordinate now, I'm standing exactly at 64 with my feet. So yeah, let's build up 60 blocks. Nice. Alright, we are up here. Let's check F3 again. Before we were at 64, now we are at 124 feet level. And this is the tube you need. Alright, so when you're up here, you want to have a landing platform or something to stand on, of course. This would be your exit. And next up, we're gonna put down the catcher piston. Just like that, offset one block. And now we need two pillars, left and right. And to these pillars, we're gonna stick our tripwire hooks. Make sure to have them on breast level, not on foot level. That would work a bit less well. And yeah, now let's do the redstone wiring for the piston back here. That is also fairly simple. We do use a little redstone trick in here, but nothing too fancy. And there you go. That's it already. What do we have here, JL? What is this repeater setup? Why is it needed?
So it's just a piston extender or pulse extender to make sure that you will never leave the glass block in front behind, because sometimes you can just create a single tick pulse with these tripwire hooks here, which would obviously block the slot here, and therefore you would not be able to get up again.
Exactly, because sometimes if you quickly go in and out here, you could manage to glitch it out, and it probably could also happen if you shoot yourself up here and walk out in a bad moment or so. It could get stuck, but if you do it this way, it's totally safe. Okay, right now you would already have a working elevator design. Problem is you would not be able to get down at the moment because you will not be able to beat the catching piston here, or the catcher piston. That's why we need to have another little piston set up here to cut off the signal. Let's quickly build that up and then we will explain some things about it. So let's do that real quick. Glowstone there, trap chest, sticky piston, block, and that's it. Key thing is now there's a change with the trap chest, right, JL?
Yep. So they are now going to power the block directly below as well, which makes it impossible to retract the piston if this was a solid block, because then it gets butted from the block here. So make sure that it is transferred. So either glowstone, stairs, glass, every block which is not conducting redstone power will work here. And the same goes for the block above, of course, because otherwise you're going to block the chest so that you cannot open it. And last but not least, we need a roof on top. Let's just quickly build one here, so you don't just fly above it and then just drop down through the floor again. And that's it.
Yep.
Everything else is cosmetic, and we got a working elevator.
That really looks crappy, man. I like our other design better. But you got it working. That's about it. It's really important you have the ceiling in here so you don't overshoot. And yeah, if you walk in there, open the chest, you can get down. And that's it for today. We are out. Bye bye.